Section 28, example 1. Expand x to the half bracket 3x plus x to the minus 2. Right, so this is indices. So remember, for indices, when you multiply, you add the powers. So I'm going to just first of all expand that out by multiplying that by that, and then that by that. So I've got x to the half times 3x. Now remember that if you can't see the power there, the power is 1, plus x to the half times x to the minus 2. So remember, again, multiply, add the powers, so we're going to add a half and 1. So if you think about 1 as a pizza, so you've got a pizza plus half a pizza, how many halves altogether? That's 3 halves of a pizza, so first bit is going to be 3x to the 3 halves. So this time, add the powers again. So you've got half a pizza, take away 2 pizzas, so think about that, it's half a pizza, take away 4 halves, and that's going to be x to the minus 3 halves. And that's the final answer to the question. Okay, section 28, question 2. 11a simplified to root 75. So again, that's a third, so I'm going to think about my square numbers between 1 and 100. Now the one in the list that's the biggest factor of 75 is 25. So I can now write 2 root 75 as 2 times the square root of 25 times 3. The square root of 25 is 5. That will then get multiplied by 2, which is 10. And that's 10 root 3. Part B says evaluate 2 to the power 0 plus 3 to the minus 1. Well, anything to the power 0 is equal to 1. 3 to the minus 1, well, I can use my rule of indices, which is a to the minus n is equal to 1 over a to the n for this one. So 3 to the minus 1 can be written as 1 over 3 to the 1, but 3 to the 1 is just 3, so I would just keep that as 1 plus 1/3, which is either 4/3 or 1/3, pretty simple. Okay, section 28, example 3, part A, evaluate 2 cubed all squared. Remember, with indices, if you bring a power to a power, you multiply the powers together. So that is going to be 2 to the power 6. Just take your time with that. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So 2 2s are 4, times it 2 is 8, times it 2 is 16, times it 2 is 32, and times it 2, that's 64. Just take your time, that's pretty easy. Part B says, hence find n when 2 to the power 3, 2 cubed, all to the power n is equal to 1 over 64. Well, thinking about my rule of indices, which is a to the minus n is equal to 1 over a to the n. Well, if 2 to the 6 is 64, it would follow then that 2 to the minus 6 is equal to 1 over 64. Now to end up with minus 6, and if you're multiplying the powers together, 3 times n is minus 6. That means that n must be minus 2, and that's the final answer.